Our nation's anthem brought to you by the Houston Christian High School Choir. Welcome to a perfect Friday night, homecoming night here at the home of the Mustangs. You're watching Houston Christian football on Flow Sports, powered by Vype. The opponent tonight, coming in at 1-2, the Hitchcock Bulldogs. Tonight, Houston Christian coming in at 2-2, up and down, a couple of big wins and a couple of rough losses against tough opponents. Of course, tonight, one of the final non-district matchups for the Mustangs as they get ready for SPC play. About 90 seconds away from our kickoff tonight. Wanted to just let you know that we were able to broadcast these games because of Academy Sports and Outdoors. So you'll hear plenty from them tonight as we expect a shootout of some sorts. We'll see how both defenses fare up. Hitchcock in the whites with the red pants. Looks like they won the opening toss. They defer to the second half, so your Mustangs will get the ball first.
To defer, Mustangs will receive the opening kickoff.
So, in the grayed out jerseys, gray helmets and all, Houston Christian has some sick get-ups here. All season long sporting different jerseys. So, packed house here at Houston Christian High School. Perfect kickoff temperature. I'm going to guess it's about 72 degrees, but I'm not a meteorologist. Check out your local weather if you want to know the exact temps, or just get that WeatherBug app. So, big things coming here. Going to go ahead and predict that deep shootout. We're going to have a nice little affair back and forth. As this game starts at 7:30, like I said, it is homecoming night, so I'm sure we'll have all kinds of mums and crowns and dads proud of their young sons and daughters to see who the king and queen are at halftime tonight. We'll try to bring you that broadcast portion just like we always do over the Nat Sound here at halftime. But we got to play the first 24 minutes first. The ball's up on the tee. Houston Christian, like we said, is going to receive here. Their last outing losing to St. Thomas, but between there got a big victory against the Village. Previous game before that in week 2 was Second Baptist in a tough loss. And of course they had their opening week loss against Lutheran opening week win against Lutheran South. So third home game for the Mustangs, trying to get above 500. And we're teed up and ready to go. Speaking of teed up, how about that USA Ryder Cup team taking a 6-2 advantage over the Euros? Go golf, but go football. It's Friday night. Let's get this thing started here on Flow Sports. Back to receive the kick as it goes out of bounds. Smart play there by Mr. Willie Elliott. You'll hear his name a lot as he is the top target for the Mustangs, coming from quarterback and leader, Mr. Bam Bennett, the junior. So the first possession for the Mustangs.
5 yards, free kick.
As they choose not to take the penalty, they're going to go ahead and let them re-kick it. So playing that field position battle, thinking they can get that ball past the 30-35 yard line. So here we go. We'll reset it. No time off the clock.
With the kickoff, now back for the Mustangs. Number 14,
also back
Willie
to
Elliott,
receive the kick with Willie
Elliott
is going to be Grady Ginden. So Elliott and Ginden are deep. Bulldogs gonna re-tee that thing up. Halftime, you see a kicker wearing number 51. That's Grant Time. Listed position on the Hitchcock roster is not given. But where's that linebacker number 51? Or middle defensive line number. We'll reset it. Here we go from 35. It's pooched and going to be returned by Gendon. He's going to go to his right side. He's going to cross up to the 30. And he gets tackled from behind, but the first possession will start at the 33-yard line.
Heiberg on the return for the Mustangs picks up 8.
So nice backside speed by Hitchcock, as 25 and 32 look like pretty solid athletes out there. That's going to be Lakeith Washington and Teron Elam. So they're both going to line up on the same side of the defense at safety and linebacker. So here comes Bennett and the Mustangs, starting their first possession from their own 33-yard line. Two wide receivers to each side as we're trying to get the ball set and into play. Everybody moving a little slow, but the seats are packed, so the fans got here on time, unlike the Texans fans last night. Little knock there to the poor Texans. As the Mustang sideline yelling at their boys, get tough, across the defensive front. Got Reese Cattlesack on one end in this 3-4 scheme. You got the big man in the middle, Mr. Trevor Strother. And over there at that other defensive end position, looks like a 55 to me, but let's see when he turns. We'll get his number in just a second. So a 3-4 defense coming out here. Blitz coming. Bennett's going to throw it quick, and he's going to find his man up at the 38-yard line. That's going to be Jack Henning.
To number 12, Jack Henning.
So a good start there, getting above the chains for 5 yards.
6 on the play.
Bring up second and workable, right in between. We'll call it second and 4. 6-yard gain. Here goes the handoff up the middle. Nowhere going on that attempt.
For the Mustang offense, number 8, Ewan Heiberg on the carry.
So Ewan Heiberg getting in some running action, the junior.
Third and 4.
That's going to be 3rd down and 4. Trips to the left for Bam. He looks to his left. He fires. His ball is complete at the first down chain. And it looks like he's going to get the spot.
Bam Bennett.
So 2 for 2 for Bennett, and that's going to be a first down for the Mustangs on the 3-yard hitch.
Pass complete to number 39, Bennett Mallory. And that's enough for a Mustang.
So nice catch by Bennett Mallory, the freshman, moving the chains for the Stangs. Single wide receiver out to the right to the far side of the field. Bennett looks over to him. But he's going to hand that ball off to number 8, and that's going to be Ewan. Ewan gets about 10, crossing over to the 45-yard line of Hitchcock, and that's going to be another first down.
Gain for the Mustang offense. Ewan Heiberg on
Ewan
the carry,
Heiberg,
and that's again a
nice little carry, had a nice little hole to run through on that left side of the defense. So pounding through that 3-4, securing that block on the edge, and that's an 11-yard gain. First down, Houston Christian. So possession on Hitchcock's side, it's going to be Heiberg again, falling forward for about 2.
Ewan Heiberg again on the carry for the Mustangs, going to pick up about 1 on the play, brings up 2nd and 9.
Every single play, Mustangs bringing in a play with a wide receiver, getting everybody involved, substituting almost every snap. As Bennett's got tight end now in the game. He's going to look to his right. He's got the out route. He's got a man. It's open across the 40 to the 39-yard line. That's number 88. Anderson Jones. Another freshman contributing here on homecoming night. So it makes it 3rd and manageable. Bam is 3 for 3. Stacked wide receivers on each side. Heiberg in the backfield with Bennett. Bennett calling out the signals here. 9:15 opening drive of the game from the 39-yard line. Man in motion. And it's going to be a quick crossing route. Bennett's got room to run on the left, but he's going to float it. Oh, and it's going to be picked off at the 25-yard line. Return. Let's see if we can get a number on that. Cross midfield. There's a flag down on the play. As Hitchcock's going to return that, it looks like he's going to take it all the way down to the 10-yard line. That is number 2, Damian McDaniel, who fumbles. So on the hustle play, unbelievable right there.
With an interception on the
What
play,
a recovery.
Then a fumble, but there is a flag out on the
By
field.
number 65, hustling down the field. That's an offensive lineman chasing down a defensive back right there. What great hustle by Lawrence Obeid. Flag's most definitely going to be a penalty on Hitchcock during the return, but nonetheless, Houston Christian hustling.
The penalty is declined.
So it'll be Houston Christian football on the block in the back penalty. So Bennett could have ran for that first down. He made a mistake. He throws an interception to the hands of Xavier Scourin. Not sure if it was Scourin or Damian McDaniel, 3 or 2. But nonetheless, after the 65-yard return, the ball gets fumbled down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line. So, wow. Told you it'd be exciting up and down the field. So technically the second possession of the game starts inside the 10-yard line for the Mustangs. Here's Bennett once again. He's going to take a shot. He's looking across the middle. A nice diving catch. Ruled incomplete, though.
For number 88, Anderson Jones, but incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 for the Mustangs.
So it looks like Hitchcock's keyed in on Elliott, so other guys are going to have to step up and make plays. That ball is just a little bit short thrown. Good target, though. Good route run by the freshman. It's going to be 2nd down and 10. I got to collect myself here. I believe that was Damian McDaniel with the interception. He's going to get the credit as that play goes for nothing, a short loss, 3-yard loss.
Ewan Heiberg on the carry for the Mustangs, tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. Brings up 3rd and 13.
So it'll be 3rd and long here. About 13 to 14 yards. Backed up in your own end zone. Let's see what Coach Nelson dials up here. He's got trips to his right on the wide side of the field. Drop back in the zone. Bennett's in his own end zone. Bennett's going to run. He should have run, but he was caught from behind.
Number 1, Van Bennett.
Big chase down right there by Matthew Fleming. As Bennett only picks up a couple, and the punt team will come out onto the field for Houston Christian.
For the Mustangs.
So 2 quick possessions. Second one's going to end here in a 3 and out. .17 here in our first quarter. Execution on special teams is great right there. McDaniel, he'll be back to return the kick. He's at his 40 of the Mustangs, across the 35 to the 30, cuts back across the field, gets slung around, he fumbles again. And I think he jumps on top of it, so wow, the dropsies from number 2 out there.
Fumble on the play, but recovered.
Damian McDaniel, shifty on the return, gets about 10, but he almost coughed it up for a second time. So the Bulldogs are going to start their first possession of the game in enemy territory, or as we would say here on Flow Sports, home team territory. Our guys, Houston Christian Mustangs. See if the defense come up with a stop. First time the Mustangs come onto the field tonight on defense. Looking for a stop here. 31-yard line is the start for Hitchcock. Their quarterback takes the snap, pitches it out to a big running back, and that is going to be Xavier Scourin. Quarterback is number 8, Christian Dorsey, a senior.
Bulldogs.
you're watching this at home or if you're sitting here in the stands, number 3, their running back, is a freshman. That is a large freshman, ladies and gentlemen.
Brings up 2nd and 9 for the Bulldogs.
So spread formation here on 2nd and 9 after the 1-yard pickup. Dorsey rolls to his right. It's a student body right, and he's going to get tackled going nowhere. Good pursuit by the Mustangs. Setting up 3rd down and long. No gain on the carry.
It's going to be a loss of 1. Good stop for the Mustang defense.
So 3rd and long.
In on the tackle was Mr. Willie Elliott.
After the start of great field position, we'll see if the Bulldogs put the ball up in the air here. Two wide receivers to each side. Dorsey, quick throw to the outside, and the ball was caught. 2 steps were taken, it looked like, and as he advanced, he fumbled the ball forward. They're going to say incomplete, bobbled the whole way, bringing up 4th down and 10. So, on the 30-and-a-half-yard line, Hitchcock looks like they're going to keep the offense on the field and go for it here. Unless they do a quick little pooch punt. Y break formation, going to keep the defense honest here. So Dorsey drops back in his zone at the 40. He's going to throw it deep. Plenty of arm, man, wide open in the end zone, and it's going to be caught in the back of the end zone. Ruled a catch. What a grab with his toe on the back line. Nice touchdown grab by the Bulldogs. That's going to be a 31-yard touchdown strike. It looks like that's going to be caught there by the sophomore, Damian McDaniel. So here comes the extra point by Grant Time, and the extra point is good here. 5:28 left in our first quarter. It's Hitchcock 7, Houston Christian nothing. Beautiful pass there by Christian Dorsey.
.528 left in the first quarter. Bulldogs 7 and your Mustangs 0.
So I want to thank anybody that's watching us here tonight. If you couldn't make it out here on a beautiful Friday night for homecoming, I want to thank you and let you know that these broadcasts are on flowsports.com all season long, powered by Vype. And we're also sponsored and thankful for our sponsors over at Academy Sports and Outdoors. Shop online for all the top name brands. Shop at academy.com. Pick it up in the store after ordering online. So there's Elliott. Going to return the kick across the 25. He's going to be hit down at the 27-28 yard line. And that's where Houston Christian will start its third possession.
For the Mustangs, going to pick up about 8. Bring up 1st and 10 from the Mustangs' 29-yard line.
So the Mustangs able to move the ball, able to run effectively with Heiberg on that left side on that first drive of the game.
Offside, kicking team, 5 yards, re-kick.
So another special teams mistake, forcing another re-kick. So here we are in week 5, still lining up offsides on kickoffs. Got to take those Thursday practices serious, guys. Got to take them serious. All right, so we'll do this again. This time the ball's going to go to Ginda inside. He's going to return at the 16, cross to the 25, 30, 35, 40. Gets down to the 42-yard line, so a nice return. That's better field position by plus 13 yards. And that's where the Mustangs are going to take over.
27-yard return for the Mustangs. Going to be 1st and 10 now from the Mustang 42-yard line.
So 13 yards plus after the re-kick. Coach Smith will not be happy about that on the Hitchcock sideline. So extra lineman here in the game. We got 3 wide receivers. Tight end in. Handoff goes up the gut and goes nowhere.
Ewan Heiberg tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Clogging up the middle, and the man in the bottom of the pile there is big number 60, Dunta Casimir. As it almost looks like, yeah, now they got a new guy playing that nose and that zero shade in that 3-4 front. Trips to the right, bam, looking to his right. He's going to launch it deep. And it looks like it's going to be picked and dropped. Wow. Nothing but green in front of number 32, Teron Elam.
Anderson Jones.
And Teron saw the end zone, he saw the lights, but he didn't see the football all the way to his hands. So another life here for Houston Christian as it's going to be 3rd down and 12. I mean, that had pick 6 written all over it, and he was just running before he caught it. Looked like on that play, the receiver ran the go instead of the out, and the ball was definitely in the spot. But the triple coverage once again, as they are definitely keyed on Elliott and Henning. They know those 2 targets have been Bam's go-to. No backs in the backfield. Bam steps up. He's got some room to run. He's going to break it. Across the 45, and he slips at the 46. So he may have gotten the angle on the first down. Don't know if he would have made the 50. But it's going to bring out 4th down and 6. So the punt team is going to come back on the field. So Hitchcock with the stop. Let's see if the field can get flipped here with 4:09 left in the first quarter. Mustangs now trail 7-0. As the punt is off, and it bounces right inside the 20, and it'll be picked up right there on that 20-yard line where Hitchcock will start its 2nd possession of football game.
Bulldogs are going to start 1st and 10 from inside their own 20-yard line.
Dorsey and his squad coming back on the field here. So on that short field, Houston Christian really did stop the run for 3 plays, but it was just a deep shot on 4th and forever that connected into a touchdown for our only point so far in the game. Here comes a man in motion. That was actually Dorsey in motion as there's a new guy taking the snaps in the backfield. He's going to pick up about 3 or 4 yards.
Number 9, Lloyd Jones on the carry for the Bulldogs, going to pick up about 4 on the play. Brought down by number 34, Alex Klein for the Mustang defense. Second and 6 for the Bulldogs.
To the Bulldogs. 2nd down and 6 right here. As the handoff's going to go over the left side. Nice little tackle there.
Adam Shepard and Alex Klein.
By Adam Shepard
again
to set up 3rd down and 4.
For the Bulldogs. Bulldogs are going to have 3rd and about 3.5 left.
So here's the third down snap. Handoff over the right side. Goes to Scourin. And he's going to pick up. No, they're going to say right on the line. Maybe get a measurement here.
And Adam Shepard.
And they'll say first down off the 4-yard pickup.
First and 10 for the Bulldogs.
So the chains move. For Hitchcock as a man goes in motion. Handoff goes to that man. That is number 12 on the right side. He's about to break it. Across the 50 and he gets tackled out of bounds. That's Cole Fisher.
Willie Elliott on the stop for the Mustangs.
Another freshman. So on both sides, freshmen contributing tonight here in the 5th week of the football season. Ball's going to cross midfield after a nice little gain of 23 yards.
First and 10.
So putting that man in motion, keeping that defense honest, and they're hitting that hole right over that tackle spot. Dorsey will take the snap. Looks like his receiver moved early. Ball is thrown a little short.
Pass
intended for McDaniel.
Number 2, Damian McDaniel, broken up by number 4 for the Mustangs, Evan Hebert.
So a bunch formation as there's 4 wide receivers on the left side. Might be some kind of quick screen here trying to get Houston Christian off guard. As it's going to be a quarterback keeper. 3-man, 4-man, bring down. Dorsey.
For the Mustangs.
Nice job staying at home. As Joseph Trickett ends up bringing down Dorsey on the sack. We'll see what the call is here.
Face mask, number 11 defense.
And they're going to call a face mask
Automatic first down.
on Gabriel Menchaca, as they were the first 2 men across the line of scrimmage that hit the quarterback in the backfield. He escaped the first 2 tacklers, so there must have been a hand on the face. I'm sure the white jerseys and the white caps on the other side of the field were screaming for that flag, and it was granted. It's a 15-yarder. It's going to set up a first down in Houston Christian territory. So tough break after a great defensive stop right there. Interesting formation, though. We'll look for that one later in the game. Putting 4 wideouts in a bunch.
First and 10 for the Bulldogs on the 32-yard line.
Call that a triangle and 1. Twins to the right. As the 15-yard penalty puts the ball on the 32. The handoff goes to Scourin. Scourin's going to turn the edge and fight his way as he breaks 3 tackles down to the 22-yard line, close to another first down.
On the carry for the Bulldogs. Xavier Scourin.
So 10-yard gain.
28 on the tackle. Mr. Schultz on the tackle for the Mustang defense.
As there's a timeout on the field with 59 seconds left here in the first quarter as they'll try to set the ball. And they're saying move it forward. First down and 10 for Hitchcock.
First and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Dorsey with the snap, hands off to his back. Quick little scat back on the right side, down to the 10, 5, and into the end zone.
Touchdown, Bulldogs.
For touchdown. That was a quick run right there for Terrence Allen on the right side from 22 yards out. And for the second time tonight, the Bulldogs put a score on the board. 80-yard drive, leading to that 22-yard Terrence Allen run on the right side. As a man's late getting on the field here for the Bulldogs. Extra point is up. And it's pulled.
And
no good.
Touchdown is no good. Wide left.
So our score with 44 seconds in the first quarter is 13-0. Bulldogs lead. So a nice little drive. That 15-yard penalty
44 seconds
did
left
not
in
help.
the
That
first
15-yard
quarter.
penalty did not help.
The Hitchcock
The Houston
Bulldogs
Christian
13,
defense right there.
Mustangs 0.
I'd like to thank our sponsor once again here at the end of this first quarter at Academy Sports and Outdoors. Back to school also means back to sport. And from graphic tees to football cleats, we have everything you need to make this your own best year yet. Swing by your local Academy store today. Shop online at academy.com, and you can find all the hottest styles from the top brands like Nike, Adidas, Under Armour, and Vans, all at a price you'll love. So if you want a game-changing gear, start here at Academy Sports and Outdoors.
Willie Elliott and Ewan Hitchcock back to receive the kickoff from the Bulldogs.
So big return, need a spark here for the Mustangs as the ball was dropped and the return man was slung down.
Ewan Heiberg on the reception for the Mustangs. Short gain on the play, but it's going to be first down.
As Ewan Heiberg had a little fumble, little problem with that little return. So the fourth drive here, starting at the 26-yard line. Let's see if the Mustangs can march down 74 yards and punch this in the end zone and get back in this football game. Here's Bam Bennett rolling to his right, wide open, hitting, catches it at the 32, gets across the 35 to the 36.
Pass complete from Bam Bennett to number 12, Jack Henning. It's going to be a gain of 9.
9-yard gain on the play right there, and Houston Christian's moving the ball. Here we go.
Second and almost inches for the Mustangs.
Defensive back was playing 15 yards off. That's Lakeith Washington, keeping everything in front of him. Doesn't want to get burnt deep at all.
I believe they're going to give the Mustangs the first down.
So a 10-yard gain officially. Nobody covering Henning. As the defensive back was stacked behind the safety. Could have done a quick throw to Henning. He could have picked up 5 yards easily. We'll see if that catches on in the second quarter, but that is the end of our first quarter. We'll take a small break here with Hitchcock leading 13-0. You're watching Houston Christian Mustangs football on Flow Sports, powered by Vype.
For the Mustang offense.
All right, welcome back to Houston Christian High School. Mustangs on the march. Have a second down and 10 looming. They'll come out with trips to the left, trailing by 2 scores. Here's Bennett looking to his left, chucking it up deep. Pass is broken up as it was underthrown, looking for Willie Elliott. Once again, that was Teron Elam looking for an interception, but Elliott did an excellent job getting down there and breaking up that pass from being intercepted. So 3rd down and 11 coming up for your Mustangs. Same formation, 1 back to Bennett's right. Bulldogs are coming with some pressure. The ball's thrown quick. To that freshman one more time for a 7-yard pickup across the middle. Bennett
to
Mallory.
Mallory. Gain of about 7 on the play, actually.
So second time we've called Mallory's name tonight, but it's going to set up a 4th and 4. And that's going to be another punt coming out for Mr. Shepard and the Mustangs.
Adam Shepard is back to punt for the Mustangs.
Back to receive this punt. This time is going to be Bryce Dorsey
for the Bulldogs.
A sophomore. 2 men back, actually. As the punt is off, it's a short kick. Takes a Mustangs bounce inside the 40 down to the 37-yard line.
A 21-yard punt by the Mustangs, and the Bulldogs will take over 1st and 10 from their own 37-yard line.
So interior defense, not an issue for Houston Christian. We know that. So Hitchcock's come out here and decided to run a little bit of east and west instead of north-south down the field. And it's paying off for them as they're able to break some long runs off the edge. Utilizing all of their players, keeping it fresh with those quick long runs and cut-ups on the outside. Here's the handoff. 2 backs, 20 personnel. And the sophomore Dorsey dances around to the 40-yard line. He only picks up 3. As a whole bunch of Mustangs are there on the tackle.
Bulldogs brought down by number 34, Alex Klein, on the tackle.
So several Mustangs there on the tackle, including number 18, Robert Gass. I was told by a statistician here with the Mustangs that he made 7 tackles last week. So coming up from the linebacker position, Robert Gass getting on the edge, on the pursuit. 2nd down and 7 for Hitchcock. RPO, and there's a whole bunch of Mustangs with a sack. Dorsey down at the 25-yard line.
Back in the backfield.
And that's going to be a huge loss right there, setting up 3rd and forever.
Davis McAllister and Ben Stevens in on the sack there for the Mustangs.
Giving the credit. So, big loss.
11-yard sack for the Mustang defense. Brings up 3rd and 18 for the Bulldogs.
His little dump-off pass, a nice tackle in the open field by Gabriel Menchaca. So Menchaca makes a big stop, and that's not going to be a conversion. And Hitchcock will bring their punt unit on for the first time tonight. So big stand by that Mustangs defense, getting that pressure up the front. We talked about that interior line. Linebackers breaking free, causing havoc in the backfield. And Menchaca blows up that little screen. Houston Christian should have excellent field position near midfield, barring this punt, as another man late on the field, an up man this time for Hitchcock.
And the play whistle dead.
Delay. Offense.
So some sort of delay of game called on the offense, even though the play clock wasn't run down. But hey, gotta push this kicking team back another 5 yards.
For the Bulldogs.
So once again, an excellent chance. Let's see if Houston Christian tries to bring the pressure up the middle and rush this punter. A couple men get there. It's a short punt. Bounces at the 48, crosses the 50 down to the 45, 42, 41-yard line. That's where Houston Christian will start. 59 yards away from getting right back into this football game.
For the Bulldogs. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for that Mustang band and those Mustang cheerleaders. First and 10 for the Mustangs from their own 41-yard line.
Be interesting to see if Houston Christian gets back to running the football over that left side as they're showing blitz cross up the middle here from Hitchcock. They decide to bring it to the outside. Pass is complete to Elliott. He catches it at the 40 as a 1-yard loss. They're going to give him forward progress to the 39, but it was blown up.
A loss of 2 on the play brings up 2nd and 12 for the Mustang offense.
Hitchcock all over that play. So going to have to take shots across the middle, towards the outside, about 5-yard hitches and out, and got to keep running the football. Cannot get away from what you showed you could do in that first quarter. No decision who wants it, but Bam keeps it himself. He's going to cross down to the 44-yard line, picking up about 5 yards.
For the Mustangs.
Little cross up there between Heiberg and Bennett on who was going to carry that football.
3rd and 7.
But now it's 3rd and manageable. As those linebackers here from Hitchcock are big old dudes out there. Matthew Fleming's a big cat at middle linebacker. They'll flash 2, they'll bring 7, and it opens up the middle.
Bumble pass
As
intended.
Bennett had his man out of the backfield, Heiberg, right at the first down chain, but a big shot was delivered.
Barely dropped.
And the pass goes incomplete, setting up 4th down.
4th and 7 for the Mustangs.
So Hitchcock brings the pressure. Bennett recognizes it, but the big hit forces the incomplete pass. Almost executed, so 7:04 left. Hitchcock's going to get the ball back. Let's see if Shepard can lay into a punt right here.
Mustangs.
And he does, a nice high moving kick. It's going to cross over about the 27-yard line. So no threat of return. Hitchcock takes over.
The punt will be dropped. At the 28-yard line.
Stick around for halftime. Don't know what all the festivities are going to be, but your guess is as good as mine. We'll have it live on Flow Sports right here. So run and get you a Dr. Pepper out of the fridge and see what kind of performance we have. That drill team has been solid all season at the home games here.
Take over. 1st and 10.
Bring you everything that happens here on a Friday night in case you're not able to make it out here. Hello to all those grandparents, aunts, and uncles that might be out of state watching this live broadcast tonight. Oh, on the quarterback read goes nowhere as Adam Shepard clobbers Dorsey in the background. So nice hit on the RPO. As soon as that ball was pulled out of the running back's cradle, quarterback got popped by Shepard.
12 for the Bulldogs.
Second down and 12, 6:26 and ticking. Dorsey drops back, quick throw out to his left. Ball is going to be complete, and his man's going to make 1, 2, 3. 3 tackles miss. He comes up short of the first down after picking up about 8.5, 9 yards.
Pass complete to number 8, Christian Dorsey, pushed out of bounds by quite a few Mustangs on the Bulldog sidelines. Third and 2.5 or 3 for the Bulldogs.
So full disclosure here, there's an 8 and a 9. They both look exactly the same on the field. So it's Lloyd now playing quarterback. Lloyd James, he threw that pass to Dorsey as another man goes in motion. Screen pass set up on the outside. It's going to be dropped by McDaniel, and that's going to set up 4th down. So the Mustangs get another stop on defense.
For the Bulldogs.
So 4th and 2, big stop by the Mustangs. As the punt is short. Only goes about 15 yards.
Punt kicked out of bounds.
So the Mustangs will get the ball back right from where they left off their last possession.
17-yard punt for the Bulldogs. The Mustangs are going to take over right around midfield at the 47-yard line.
Bennett's got 2 to his right. Heiberg on his right as well. Snapping from the 47. Rolls out to his right. As he gets hit by Fleming, but he completes the pass. About 11 yards down the field. Nice catch by Anderson Jones.
Gain of about 11 on the play. And it's enough for a Mustang.
And that's going to move the chains. Way to get across midfield. Mustangs are cooking. Here we go, Houston Christian. A little, hello, I'm here at the ball game, Matthew Fleming, as he hits Bennett when he throws, but the pass is complete on the run. Across the field, here's Bennett looking to his left. Throws it a little high to Elliott. Elliott goes up and gets it. What a catch to the 25, down to the 20-yard line. Quick post route. And man, I tell you what, that's talking about being on the same page right there. Man.
2-yard gain on the play, and that's definitely enough for another Mustangs first down.
I mean, that was hands right there, I'm telling you. All day. Put it up where only one man can get it, and he got it. 2 wide receivers to each side. In the red zone for the first time tonight. Bennett motions his back. Heiberg to his right. Blitz comes up the middle. It's a reverse. So number 89 who cuts it back up. That's number 39, excuse me. He's going to pick up 5 yards.
39 on the carry for the Mustangs.
That's going to be Bennett Mallory once again.
Of about 5 is going to bring up second.
Third time we've called Mallory's name tonight. Contributing. So second and manageable now. Mustangs continue to roll here after the 4-yard pickup. Snap from Bennett. He rolls out to his right. He's got a receiver. Throws it late, throws a deep route to the corner of the end zone, just outside of the red zone. Excuse me, the end zone. Man, you could see on the break he just didn't deliver it. Jack Henning was just begging for that football right at the first down sticks, but he decided to take the deep shot. Overthrew it, so this will be 3rd down and 6. Trips to his right, running back to his left. Handoff goes to Heiberg. Heiberg bounces to the outside as Fleming gets tripped by his own man, and Heiberg is able to get 3 to make it 4th down and about 2.
Ewan Heiberg on the carry for the Mustangs.
So I'll tell you what, that play would have gone for about a 3-yard loss if Matthew Fleming doesn't get tripped by his own defender in the pursuit.
Come on, Mustang fans, let's hear it.
So 4th down, Mustangs lining up to go for it with 4:15 left, down, trailing by 13. And a timeout is called to discuss what's going to go on here, right? Big play coming up, and when you're watching the big plays, well, you got to dress to impress and wear your team's colors. Get ready for a breakout season with football cleats, soccer balls, baseball bats, golf clubs, and basketball rims, and of course, plenty of hats, jerseys, t-shirts, polos, you can name it. It's all at Academy Sports and Outdoors. Like we said, dress to impress, order online, take advantage of that in-store pickup. You don't even have to go into the store. You can just go to academy.com, say I need a couple of Aggie shirts, or maybe a couple Coug shirts, maybe a couple Hook 'em Horn shirts, never know. Got a big game against Texas Tech this weekend. First Big 12 game in Austin in the Steve Sarkisian era. You can just order right there at academy.com. 4th down and 4. Stacked wide receivers to both sides for Bennett. No blitz being shown as the pressure comes on the edge. Bennett gets hit. He releases it. He completes it to Heiberg. Heiberg makes one move and he slips down at the 16-yard line. So the pressure came on the edge.
Short on their 4th down conversion, and the Bulldogs will take over 1st and 10 from their own 16-yard line.
Heiberg only able to pick up a couple of yards there. So pretty well defended man-to-man. After no blitz shown across the middle, that came outside the tackles and got right in Bennett's face, forcing him to get rid of the football fast. So turnover on downs. Hitchcock takes over on their own 16-yard line. Lloyd hands off. Up the gut. Breaking 3 tackles across the 35 to the 40 to the 50 to the 45 to the 40, cutting back to the middle of the field and tackled at the 39-yard line.
Number 5 on the
that is a great carry for Terrence Allen. So Allen, who scored the touchdown from 22 out earlier in the game,
39-yard line,
breaks that one for 34 plus 11, 45-yard run right there. As I do math on air, sometimes you just have to calculate it out loud. Terrence Allen, 2 big runs. Cross midfield here with 3:33. This handoff goes to Scourin. Scourin's get locked up at the line of scrimmage. In that backfield, Mr. Dylan Hodge. Excuse me, Drew. So about a yard gain there for Scourin. As Lloyd Jones calls out the signals. He's got trips to his left.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
The north-south run game, minus that one play 2 plays ago, hasn't picked up. Let's see if they keep it on the ground. High snap. Jones keeps it. Jones chased outside, and Jones tries to reverse his field, and he goes nowhere as he gets squared up and brought down by Adam Shepard.
Adam Shepard in on the tackle in the backfield. It's going to be a loss of 3. Brings up 3rd and
20. So 3rd and long now, as Lloyd Jones had nowhere to go. About 2:22 left in the first half. 13-0 is our score. Bulldogs on top of the Mustangs. 2 wide receivers to each side. As Jones, false start on that receiver on the left side. No flag is down, and it's the same man that's all the way down the field wide open for the touchdown. I mean, he left before the ball was snapped, but I'm the only person in the stadium that must have seen it.
Number 10, Daniel Saldinera.
So David Saldinera with a 39-yard touchdown catch from Lloyd Jones. I mean, I wish we had instant replay because he left before the ball was even snapped. Nonetheless, it's a 39-yard strike. Special teams unit comes over the extra point. It's up, and this one is down Broadway. 1:56 left.
Point after touchdown attempt is good.
Hitchcock extends the lead.
And with 1:56 left in the first half, Bulldogs 20, Mustangs 0.
So again, call it what you want. Busted coverage on that play. The end result on that drive is going to be an 84-yard touchdown drive for Hitchcock. There are 3 touchdown drives today. 31 yards, 80 yards, and 84 yards. So getting the job done on that long field. Heiberg and Elliott back to receive the kick. Mustangs need a spark here with 1:56 left in the first half. Kick's going to go to Elliott's side. Elliott receives it at the 20 to the 25, cuts it up the field at the 30. He'll fall forward across the 35-yard line where he's slung down. 2-minute drill, 65 yards in 2 minutes is what Houston Christian is looking for right here.
Mustangs will start 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's Bennett taking the snap, looking to go deep. Comeback route, that's Elliott, catches it at the 47, cross to the 49-yard line. He's slung out of bounds. It'll be a first down after a 15-yard catch and sling from Bennett to Elliott.
Pass complete.
So the Hitchcock defensive backs given a cushion here. As Bennett looks again, same side on the slant. It's Elliott, gets popped hard.
Big pass across the middle.
So a big hit by Xavier Scourin, but Elliott's going to hold on and pick up another 9 yards. .112 and counting. Mustangs across midfield. Trying to punch one in before the half to get right back in the game. Hitchcock will get the ball first in the second half. Bennett drops back, looks deep, overthrows everybody. Stops the clock here, as it's going to be 3rd down and short. 52 seconds. Mustangs will look to convert the first down, maybe get up and run a quick play. As they'll go empty backfield, 5 out. Heiberg lines up on the right side of the formation. Maybe a quarterback sneak. Design draw play. And it is. Bennett keeps himself across the 35 down to the 32.
Another big carry by number 1, Van Bennett, and that's enough for a Mustangs first down.
So nice little gain of about 12 yards. Clock still ticking. Bennett's going to look to his left. He's going to step up. And he's going to throw it to the middle of the field. It's going to be picked off at the 15-yard line. That is Lloyd Jones. He's got one man to beat, and he's going to take it all the way to the house. Unless he gets caught by Heiberg from behind, but he's down to the 10-5 touchdown. Hitchcock on a ball across the middle. There is a flag down on the play. So I don't know if we're going to have a man blocked in the back or if we're going to have a defensive holding. So this could be a defensive penalty on Hitchcock. So we'll see what they say here. As it stands, it was run back for a touchdown with 10 seconds left.
Number 14, after the interception, 15 yards, first down, Hitchcock.
All right, so Hitchcock will get the interception, but the touchdown will be called back during the return. So it'll be a spot foul. Could have been a block in the back, could have been a clip. Didn't necessarily see it, but 2 flags were on it, so 2 guys saw it. So twice now Houston Christian's driven it deep into Bulldog territory, and Hitchcock come up with big turnovers. A pick by McDaniel and a pick by Jones. Houston Christian moves that ball there about 35 yards down the field before throwing the pick. Don't expect Hitchcock to really throw one deep here, but you never know.
Pass
Ball was
incomplete,
rifled.
intended to number 4,
Brett Favre style.
Bryce Dorsey.
From Dorsey to the middle of the field. Nobody could catch it. 3 seconds left, so this will be our final play, barring a defensive penalty here in the first half. Looks like we'll get a little marching performance from the Hitchcock Band. My man Alex Barbosa, bring that to you. Here's the final snap. Dorsey throwing it deep. Ball almost gets picked off. But that's going to end our first half as it's broken up, intended for Bryce Dorsey.
At the end of the first
half, it's going to be Hitchcock 20, Houston Christian 0. You're watching Mustangs football on Flow Sports, brought to you by Vype. We'll take a quick 2-minute break, and then we'll have the halftime shows right here on flowsports.com, presented by Academy.
Oh, he's letting him march without a uniform. Oh, is he? Well, he's out there. Hey. You know what? It's not comfortable. That kid's in cheerleader uniform. I didn't even realize the ball went down on their knees, too. I do remember.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the field, the pride of Bulldog Land, the Hitchcock High School Marching Band. The band is under the direction of Kelly Brunson, Fred Otto, and Tab Olson. The 2021 head drum major is Ariana Ayala, and the assistant drum major is Derek Villarreal. Tonight, they'll be performing the first two movements of their 2021 halftime show, How Great Thou Art. right, ladies and gentlemen, one more round of applause for the Hitchcock High School marching band.
Ready to see a third Yeah, it is.
With that production value?
Yeah. Usually we just keep it on the white shot.
Bro, I was a reporter for 20 years, man.
Yeah, so
This will be a bunch of homecoming stuff now. Maybe some water or something.
Good evening and welcome to Houston Christian High School's Homecoming 2021. The Student Council and student body of Houston Christian High School would like to recognize and welcome all alumni this evening. We are so glad that you returned home to celebrate homecoming with us tonight. A huge shout out to the senior class for their class spirit and victory during the Mustang Rumble at today's pep rally. Incredible job, seniors. Now please direct your attention to the center of the field as we enjoy the presentation of Houston Christian's 2021-2022 Homecoming Court. Representing the freshman class as Duchess tonight is Miss Kate Stahl. She is accompanied by her father, John Stahl. In her free time, Kate enjoys reading, writing, and baking. She also enjoys spending time with her friends and plays volleyball for the HC Lady Mustangs. Her favorite scripture comes from Philippians 4:13, I can do all things through him who strengthens me. Following Kate is the freshman Duke, Mr. Levi Schwing. Tonight, Levi is escorted by his mother, Angel Schwing. Here at HC, Levi plays football and is a member of the HC band. In his free time, you can find Levi playing video games. Like Kate, Levi's favorite verse is also Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through him who strengthens me. Please welcome the sophomore Duchess, Raven Swanson. Escorted by her stepfather, Ron Cecilia. Raven enjoys hiking and shopping in her free time. You can also find her spending time with her friends. She plays volleyball for the HC Lady Mustangs and is also a student ambassador. Raven's favorite scripture is Matthew 28:19 and 20. Go therefore and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, teaching them to observe all that I have commanded you. And behold, I am with you always to the end of the age. Also representing the sophomore class as Duke is Mr. Cameron Talley. He is escorted by his mother, Heather Talley. Cameron can be found on the football field both on and off campus. He enjoys playing video games and running track. Cameron's verse of inspiration is found in Ephesians 6, verses 1 through 4. Children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. Honor your father and mother. This is the first commandment with a promise, that it may go well with you, and that you may live long in the land. Fathers, do not provoke your children to anger, but bring them up in discipline and instruction of the Lord. Duchess DJ Ajala represents the junior class this year. Escorting DJ is her father, DJ Ajala. She is a member of the Chamber Choir, School Buzz Magazine, and Comedy Sports.
Even when she's not on stage, you will find DJ singing and dancing. She also has an affinity for mixed martial arts. The verse that is closest to DJ's heart is Nehemiah 8:10. And do not be grieved, for the joy of the Lord is your strength. Christian Votaw represents the junior class as Duke this year. He is escorted by his sister, Anna Votaw, who is a senior at the University of Texas and a 2018 graduate of Houston Christian High School. At HC, Christian is a member of the soccer team, the lacrosse team, the band, National Honor Society, and participates in D groups. In his spare time, Christian can be found fishing, playing Xbox with the boys, and powerlifting. His favorite verse is Matthew 20:26. It shall not be so among you, but whoever would be great among you must be your servant. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to present our senior homecoming court. Please welcome our first senior princess, Miss Mason Jolink. Mason is escorted by her father, Radke Jolink. In her free time, Mason enjoys reading, watching rom-coms, doing puzzles, and hanging out with Hannah. Mason is the captain of the field hockey team, a member of National Honor Society. She is a Camp Mustang counselor and mentors other students as a D group leader. Mason also participates in orchestra, soccer, and is a member of the Spikeball Club. Mason's favorite verse is Isaiah 14:7. The whole earth is at rest and quiet. They break forth into singing. Mason is not determined where she will attend college, but will study secondary education with a focus on English and literature. Her advice to underclassmen is to go home every once in a while. Your parents miss you. Our first prince of the evening is Ryan Arnold, who is escorted by his mother, Karen Arnold. He enjoys playing soccer, listening to Kanye, all things Pokemon, and has an affinity towards anime. He is a member of the Mustang soccer team and is active in the anime club, the Minecraft club, and the volleyball club. His favorite verse is 1 Thessalonians 5:18. Give thanks in all circumstances, for this is the will of God in Christ Jesus for you. After graduation, Ryan plans to study at Hogwarts. His advice to underclassmen is, put in the work to get things done. Ashley Joyce is our next princess this evening. She is escorted by her father, J.D. Joyce. Her hobbies include riding roller coasters, cheering on the Mustangs, dancing on elevated surfaces, soaring the skies of Turkey, and sipping on a sweet Starbucks strawberry refresher. Ashley is a cheer captain, a Camp Mustang counselor, a member of NHS, Young Life, and Fashion Club. Ashley serves her classmates as a D group leader and often procrastinates doing her AP homework. Ashley also shares her talents on the field as a member of the lacrosse team and on stage with theater. Her favorite Bible verse is John 16:33. I have told you these things so that in me you may have peace. In the world you have tribulation, but take heart. I have overcome the world. Ashley plans to go to college and have a blast. She would like underclassmen to shine your light, enjoy every moment, and cherish the people God has put in your life. Our next senior prince, Horatio Brooks, is escorted by his mother, Erica Brooks. Horatio enjoys fishing, running, rock climbing, playing guitar, and dancing. Horatio serves on the student council and has represented the Mustangs on the football field and the track. His favorite Bible verse is Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through him who strengthens me. Horatio plans on going to college and would like to study pre-law. He would like underclassmen to know that You only live once, so have fun. Sammy Lowe is our next princess. Escorted by her father, Andy Lowe. Sammy spends most of her free time crocheting, listening to music, and spending time with her friends. Her favorite Bible verse is Proverbs 19:8. Whoever gets sense loves his own soul. He who keeps understanding will discover good. Sammy serves on the student council and is a member of the National Honor Society. She is a member of the field hockey team and plays in the Mustang Band. Sammy plans to attend the University of Texas at Austin and study business. Sammy offers this advice to our underclassmen: don't be afraid to try new things. Most of my fondest memories and relationships came from new experiences. Our next prince this evening is Davis McAllister. Davis is escorted this evening by his mother, Courtney McAllister. He enjoys building with Legos, hunting, and watching Star Wars.
That's what's up.
You can also find him on the football and baseball fields. Davis's favorite Bible verse is found in Matthew 20:28. Even as the Son of Man came not to be served, but to serve, and to give his life as a ransom for many. Here at HC, Davis is a captain of the football team, plays baseball, is a member of the National Honor Society, and the Math Club. Davis hopes to study engineering at MIT. His advice to underclassmen is, take school seriously, but not too seriously that you don't enjoy your 4 years here. Don't worry about being embarrassed. When you graduate and look back on high school, let it be about the remember wins instead of the what ifs. Our last princess of the night is Miss Hannah Nicholas. Hannah is escorted tonight by her father, Johannes Nicholas. In her spare time, Hannah loves hanging out with Mason, listening to podcasts, and watching Marvel movies. It is not also uncommon to see Hannah fishing. Hannah's favorite Bible verse is Revelation 2:2. I know your works, your toil, and your patient endurance, and how you cannot bear with those who are evil, but have tested those who call themselves apostles and are not, and found them to be false. As an athlete, Hannah plays soccer, she runs track, and is a member of the Spikeball Club. She also participates in the band, National Honor Society, and is a member of the Marvel Club. Hannah has not made any decisions about college, but is interested in the military academies. She would like to study engineering on a pre-med track. Her advice to underclassmen is, be independent.
All right.
Lastly, but definitely not least tonight, is Senior Prince Larry Obaid. Larry joins us with his mother, Susan Obaid. In his spare time, Larry is most interested in football, anime, and computers. His favorite Bible verse is, I can do all things through him who strengthens me, from Philippians 4:13. Here at HC, Larry is a member of the Mustang football team. Larry plans to make the most of his time in college at the University of Texas at Austin, where he would like to study business. Larry's wise words for underclassmen are, have fun. Ladies and gentlemen, we proudly present the Houston Christian High School Homecoming Court of 2021-2022. These students are examples of Mustang leadership, community, character, and pride. They are honored to represent HC this evening. And now for the moment you have all been waiting for. This year's Homecoming King and Queen. This year's King is Davis McAllister. And our 2021-2022 HC Homecoming Queen is Hannah Nicholas. Congratulations, Davis and Hannah, and to all the members of this year's homecoming court. Thank you to all court representatives. You are an incredibly fine example of Houston Christian High School. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, let us recognize our 2021-2022 homecoming court.
So that's done.
It's good. It's busy. I've worked a lot.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege to introduce to you the 2021-2022 Houston Christian Silver Spurs wearing vintage Silver Spurs uniforms. Our Spirit Girl of the Week is Alyssa Hope. Our Dancer of the Week is Savannah Tudor. Our Teacher of the Week is Mr. Linhart. Your Silver Spurs team is led by Chaplain Mia Franco, Secretary Kennedy Gilmore, Vice President Elizabeth Longwell, President Isla Ritchie, Major Evan Marie Donahue, Lieutenant Colonel Natalie Toffer, and Colonel Maddie Lundy Hawkins. Let's hear it, Mustang fans, for your Silver Spurs.
All right, 32 minutes of exclusive halftime entertainment on flowsports.com. Congratulations goes out to the homecoming queen and king here in 2021 at Houston Christian High School, Hannah Nicholas and Davis McAllister. Got some more information about Mr. McAllister as the Mustangs come back on the field trailing 20-0 at halftime. So Coach Nelson tells me before the season that McAllister is not only an emotional leader on the football team, but he's also potentially the smartest kid in the entire school. As far as Coach Nelson knew, by the standards of the SAT back when I was in high school 20 years ago, McAllister got an 8/1600 on his SAT. They might take the ACT now. Whatever standardized test they take, he aced it, according to his head coach. So Hitchcock, big first half. Let's run over those first half stats here as we count down to the start of the third quarter here. For Hitchcock, 20 points on the board, leading by 3 touchdowns. 13 rushes for 97 yards as a team. Two quarterback system between Christian Dorsey and Lloyd Jones. They go 4 for 7 for 43 yards. 3 touchdowns on the board. First play was a pass. Dorsey to McDaniel. 31 yards after a fumbled punt that almost turned into a disaster. Then the next score came on a 22-yard touchdown run over the right side by Terrence Allen, capping off an 80-yard drive. And then their third score coming on a long pass. Jones to Salderna, 39 yards, making it 20-0. For Houston Christian, 10 rushes, 28 yards. Bam Bennett was 11 for 18 throwing the football for 81 yards for a total of 109. So Mustangs outgained 140 to 109 in that first half, and they're going to have to kick off to Hitchcock with a 20-0 lead. Well, I guess for the Mustangs, a deficit to start the second half action here. So, again, you're watching Mustang football on flowsports.com, powered by Vype. And a thanks to our sponsor, we've mentioned them all night long, Academy Sports and Outdoors. Shepard has the ball teed up. 24 minutes of football. We need 3 and out and a quick score for the Mustangs to get back in this as the ball goes deep. No man back to return as the ball's just dead at the 13. Scooped up by Allen. Allen's going to scoot across to the 16-yard line. That was Bryce Dorsey on the return, not Allen. Hitchcock will start deep in their own territory. First possession here of the second half.
Bulldogs take over 1st and 10 from their 18-yard line.
So the East-West in-round game working great for Hitchcock tonight. Nothing up the middle, though, as the defensive front for Mustangs have held its own. But a couple of deep shots and almost near disaster at the end of the first half. A pick six that gets called back for a personal foul of some sort, maybe a low block or illegal block in the back. Negated 6 more points, 7 more points off the board. So Mustangs have some work to do containing the Bulldogs. Hitchcock, first snap. Bunch formations on both sides. Fumbled, bobbled snap as the handoff goes to Terrence Allen. And he's going to pick up nothing as he's crushed right at the 19-yard line.
Terrence Allen brought down by number 10, Jordan Ellie Stewart by the Mustangs.
So no gain as Jordan Ellie Stewart makes the tackle.
No gain on the play.
We'll just piggyback off the PA here. Second down and long. Here's Jones. Keeping it himself on the left side. Got a lot of room to run. Crosses the 25 down to the 30. Might be short of the sticks. We'll see where they mark him here.
Dorsey chased out of bounds along the Bulldogs sidelines. Picks up about 9.
As it looks like we have an injured player on the field right here. Everybody taking a knee. All right, so that last run with Christian Dorsey around the left side, calling his own number. Picked up about 8 yards. Going to have a 3rd down and 2 coming up for the Bulldogs. So that's Alex Klein gingerly walking off the field here for the Mustangs. So 3rd and short. Ball set. It's going to be Christian Dorsey taking the snap, handing it off up the gut, and just crossing the 30-yard line.
Short gain for the Bulldogs. Number
for a
11
first
for the Mustangs
down
on the tackle, Gabriel Menchaca.
is Bryce Dorsey. So first down
for the Bulldogs.
on the 3-yard gain, and the chains are going to move here. 10:44 left in the third quarter. Another bunch formation here. Let's see if Hitchcock's going to just run it or throw it deep. The ball's going to be launched up in the air, out of bounds. Nobody's going to get to that one.
Incomplete pass intended for number 4 for the Bulldogs, Bryce Dorsey.
Just lobbing it up on 1st and 10.
2nd and 10 from the 30 for the Bulldogs.
Great festivities out here at Houston Christian tonight for homecoming. Great performance by the Hitchcock High School Band as well. So Friday night in full throttle here in fall 2021. Next week, Walmart will have Christmas decorations up before October 1st, guaranteed. Man in motion. That man's going to get the ball. Ooh, that may be a lateral. Whistle's not blown. Nobody's picked up the football yet. It looks like Elliott's fighting the pile, but alertly, that ball's going to be scooped up by Reese Kadelic.
Ruled as a fumble, but recovered by the Bulldogs.
So yeah, that was a lateral pass to the man out of the backfield.
Loss of 3 on the play is going to be 3rd and 13.
From Jones, so it's going to be a negative 3-yard play. And here we go, big chance to get a stop. Just what Houston Christian dialed up. Trips to the right. Jones takes the snap, looks to his left, chunks one up in the air. 2 Mustangs there, the ball's going to be picked off at the 50-yard line, but flags go down to the 40, to the 30, and out of bounds on a big hit on the sideline, inside the 20. But a big interception by Bennett Mallory.
Intercepted by 39, Bennett Mallory.
So Mallory with the interception and the return. But it looks like they're going to get some kind of face guarding, which I don't know they even have in high school, on the defensive back. Let's see what happens here. The only possible flag is on Jordan Ellie Stewart. And that's a big bailout for a first down conversion.
Interference against the Mustangs.
So the pass interference penalty is going to be costly. Only the 2nd penalty of the night for Houston Christian, but it's going to convert an automatic first down. So wow, the fireworks happen, and then The punk goes
First and
out
10 for the
immediately. No Moss
43
fireworks.
yards
Hitchcock
for the
first and 10 at the 42, and the snap is fumbled. And alertly, oh my gosh, coming back to the ball, a totally broken play is going to turn out to be a 20-yard gain on the right side.
Pass complete to number 22, Reese Cadillac.
So wow, unbelievable play there. Wide receiver just coming back to the football. And that's going to be a 20-yard gain as Hitchcock crosses midfield down to the 42. Man in motion's Dorsey. Bryce Dorsey takes it, cuts up, gets up to the 35. Ooh, nice little L1 on the Xbox controller. He's down the sideline. He's inside the 20-yard line. Man.
Number 4 on the carry,
So another big pickup.
Bryce Dorsey.
This
For the
time a
Bulldogs
17-yard
ends
run.
up running out of bounds along their sideline, but it's first and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Hitchcock just showcasing that edge speed right now. Handoff up the middle goes to Scour, and Scour makes one man miss. He's gang tackled for about 8 yards as he gets pushed forward. 2nd and 2 coming up.
Christian Dorsey on the carry for the Bulldogs. Pickup of 7 on the play brings up 2nd down and 3 to go.
So pretty amazing for Hitchcock right here. In the backfield, 2 freshmen, the quarterback Jones and the running back Scourin. Jones calls his own name, runs on the left side, so he'll pick up the first down. He's tackled by Ellie Stewart.
Number 8 on the carry, Christian Dorsey, brought down by Jordan Ellie Stewart by the Mustang defense.
So it's going to be 1st and goal for the Bulldogs just inside the 10-yard line.
1st and goal for the Bulldogs.
As they'll take their time getting back to the line of scrimmage using every ounce of the play clock here. Up by 3 scores, looking to punch it in for a 4th. Misconnection there to his tight end.
Pass incomplete. Intended for number 22,
Jones.
Reese Cadillac.
So 2nd and goal. Here's that triangle and one single receiver to the left side. Jones looks, he's just going to heave it up to the middle of the end zone.
Another incomplete
Tight end was
pass
not looking for it for
intended
Cadillac.
number 22, Reese Cadillac.
So Reese Cadillac getting some focus on this drive. That's 3 targets. Only made the 1 catch on the comeback for 20 yards. So it's going to be 3rd down and goal for the
3rd and goal
Bulldogs.
for the Bulldogs.
So they're trying to stretch the Mustang defense out here with only 20 yards to go, 10 yards of end zone to work with, so you might see a Jones keeper here. Snap goes to him, and that's exactly what happened. They draw up his number. He falls down to about the 6-yard line, so it's going to be 4th and goal for
Quarterback
Hitchcock.
keeper Christian Dorsey holds on to the ball. 32, Adam Shepard on the tackle for the Mustang defense. Brings up 4th and goal.
So here we go. Offense staying on the field. Coaches are dialing up the play. Play clock's down to 14. No play's been signaled in. With a 3-score cushion, Bulldogs might just call a timeout here. And they do. And we're going to stay right here. We are not going to take it with them as they'll draw up a play on 4th and goal. Mustangs looking for a big stop. You're watching Houston Christian football here on Flow Sports, powered by Vype. And of course, these games come to you simply because of our partnership with Academy Sports and Outdoors.
And now a message from our partners with Houston Methodist Hospital. Every athlete deserves elite care. As the official healthcare provider of the Houston Christian High School Mustangs, Houston Methodist treats your athletes with the same world-class team trusted by professional athletes. We provide comprehensive care to help athletes at every level. Houston Methodist, leading medicine.
All right, welcome back. 4th down, big stop coming up for the Mustangs.
4th and goal from about the 6-yard line for the Bulldogs.
Everybody in the stands here, not standing up, surprisingly. Big stop coming up, though. Roll out to the right, and the ball is incomplete. Mustangs make a stand.
It's incomplete, and the Bulldogs are going to turn it over on downs. Your Mustangs will start 1st and 10 on their own 6-yard line.
Candlestick gets 4 targets on that drive, and he wasn't even looking for the football as that ball was fired into the back of the end zone. So big stop after driving the field pretty much. So big opportunity for Houston Christian. They need to punch this in now. No more time to wait. 94-yard drive. Cook it up. Bennett calls his number first. Bennett's got room to run. He's breaking tackles out to the 20-yard line. Could get a late hit here. Flag stays in the pockets as Bennett slid down after the 16-yard gain.
Mustang, 1st down.
So nice little draw up. Everybody went to the running back on the RPO. Bennett keeps it. Gain of 16. Chains are moving. 1st down, and the handoff goes to the left side. It's broken. Oh, way to stay in bounds. Cross it over the 35-yard line is Ewan Heiberg.
Another 15
So Heiberg picks up 17 more.
By Ewan Heiberg, and that's enough for another Mustang 1st down.
So it looks like the coaching staff may have gotten into this offensive line because they're sealing off that edge. 2 runs, 33 yards. Stangs are cooking. They could keep it on the ground. They do. Here's Heiberg on the right side now, chased down by Matthew Fleming. He's tackled after a 3-yard gain. Fleming is all over the football field.
3-yard gain on the play brings up 2nd and 7. Another run by Mr. Ewan Heiberg.
So sticking to the game plan. Twins left for Bennett. Linebacker's coming inside. Bennett calls his own number. He's going to be crunched. Big number 60 on the tackle. Dante Casimir.
And Bennett on the keeper for the Mustangs.
As that whole defensive front smashed down on Bennett. 3rd down and 6 here. Could be 4-down territory for Houston Christian.
1-yard gain on the play. About 3rd and 5 for the Mustangs.
So can they convert on 3rd down? Man goes in motion. Bam, looks the opposite way from the motion. Got Willie Elliott in the middle of the field. Ball just out of his reach.
Pass incomplete, intended for number 14, Willie Elliott.
So the punt unit comes onto the field after a failed 3rd down conversion. Again, Houston Christian looking strong, running the football, sealing off the edges. But end up incomplete pass on 3rd and 5.
Adam Shepard back to punt for the Mustangs.
High snap to Shepard. Shepard gets it off on a good punt. Fielded on a tiptoe
And
by Bryce Dorsey.
And stopped by number 81.
He goes down immediately.
Grady Tierney.
So Grady Tierney getting in there on a tackle on special teams play, getting down the field. Be first
Bryce
and
Dorsey
10 at the
overtime
30-yard
for the
line
Bulldogs.
for Hitchcock.
Bulldogs will start their drive at the 30-yard line, 1st and 10.
Jones leads the Bulldogs back onto the field after the 3rd down stop. Calls his own number, and he's wrestled down by Adam Shepard.
By Mr. Adam Shepard.
Play took way too long to develop, and Shepard picks up this defense's 3rd sack of the night. That's a big loss. -9.
Loss of 9 on the play.
So Hitchcock's behind the sticks. Mustangs will keep everything in front of them. We'll see if they can continue to apply the pressure. Wouldn't be surprised to see Hitchcock put Bryce Dorsey in motion. He's lined up on the right side in the slot. Bulldogs get set. And there goes Dorsey in motion. Looking at Dorsey, nope. Going deep down the field, Elliott is there. But the catch was made
Pass complete
by Damian McDaniel for a gain of 18. Bringing up 3rd down and short.
Just enough for a 1st down for the Bulldogs.
And they'll give him the 1st down. I thought he was pushed out of bounds short of the sticks, but a lot of lackadaisical officiating going on out here. A lot of missed false starts, missed quarterback late hits. Got the B team again here at Houston Christian tonight. Nice tackle in the backfield by Hodge. So Drew Hodge with a nice little swim move on the inside. Hits the ball carrier as soon as the ball hits his belly.
And Andrew Hodge.
So the big playability of Hitchcock, keeping this Mustang defense on their back heels. As we get a nice little stunt in the foreground here. And we're going to get a false start after the amazing performance by the HCHS cheer squad. As the official reaches to turn his microphone on.
Against the offense.
He did his best mime impression. Mime. Not a word you use that much now in society, but you do use the word meme almost every single day, you know? Did you see that meme? 2nd down to 15. So once again, off schedule for this set of downs. Pressure's coming up the middle. Plays almost blown up. 1 man to beat here for Dorsey, and he beats him. He's at the 45 to the 40, cuts back inside to across the 30. Nobody's going to catch him to the 10, 5 as he slows down, hot dogs it into the end zone. But the end result is going to be a 65-yard touchdown catch and run for Bryce Dorsey. So 65 yards there for Dorsey. Extra point is up and good, so it's going to be 27-0 with 2:41 left here in our 3rd quarter. So Hitchcock showing off a bunch of different athletes here scoring today. Everybody getting into the mix, not just a one-man show out here today. course, reminding you can follow as much high school volleyball, football, and sports all year long, all the action, all the scores. Send them in at Vype Houston on Twitter. Get on there right now. You can see all the scores from across the entire Houston area. You know every Friday night is a busy Friday night. I think the game of the week, or one of the games of the week that they're covering hard tonight, is the Pearland Strake Jesuit game. Pearland had a 26-6 lead over the Crusaders, but SJ has made a big comeback here in the fourth quarter. It's now 27-20 down at the rig. Big game up at Cy-Fair. Stratford winning 16-10 over the Bobcats at halftime. Spring Lions are all over Decaney tonight, 37-0.
Willie Elliott on the
Solid
carry.
football team for the Lions this season.
13-yard return. The Mustangs are going to start their drive around the 33-yard line.
Bridgeland has a 13-3 lead at the half. Big battle for Tomball tonight. Tomball, the Cougs. Up 21-7 on Tomball Memorial. So again, just jump on there. How about Second Baptist? Trailing 12-10 tonight. All right, Houston Christian, here we go. Drive starts at their own 32. Man in motion. Bennett looks at that man, delivers to the man.
Pass complete from Bam
And once
Bennett
again,
to Bennett Mallory.
it's going to be Mallory with his fourth name call
No
tonight.
gain on the play.
Really getting him involved in the offense. Yes, it was a completion, but it was only a 2-yard loss. So Hitchcock did their homework. Bum rush, ball's delivered, as that is a shot. Wow.
Flag on the play.
Xavier Scourin gets flagged for the target. As Ewan Heiberg takes the shot from him.
Ewan Heiberg on the catch for the Mustangs.
So the referee is going to talk this one over and see what they come up with here. Definitely a little lead with the shoulder pad and the helmet.
Personal foul called against the Bulldogs. It's going to be a 15-yard penalty.
So once again, our officials don't have their microphone on, so we don't know what the official call was. As for now, Scourin's still in the football game, so it was not a targeting play. As coaching staff from Hitchcock
First down,
will
Mustangs.
walk to midfield and question what is the call.
From the 45-yard line.
Eat him up, Phil! Get some!
Here's Bennett dropping back to pass. He's got a man deep. What a catch! Go up and get it, son. Very nice completion to Anderson Jones.
30-yard pass complete.
Bullet, 35 yards.
First down.
Anderson Jones lights up this crowd. They're on their feet for the first time tonight. Let's see if Bam can do it again. Flag thrown, maybe an offsides call. It's going to be Elliott going up to get it down to the 13-yard line.
Elliott down around the 12, but there is a flag on the play.
So a 13-yard gain, flag down, probably an offsides penalty of some sort on Hitchcock, and that's exactly what it is. So the play will stand.
Penalty against the Bulldogs, but it was declined by the Mustangs, which gives us another Mustangs first down.
So once again, Houston Christian marching down the field, 119, trailing by 4 scores, 27-0. Bennett calls his own number, runs on the left side, and he gets popped right about the 7-yard line. Gain of about 5.
Gain of 5 on the play. Van Bennett on the keeper. 2nd and 5 for the Mustangs.
So, 2 wide receivers to the right. Bennett takes a snap, hands off to the right side, and the pursuit is there. Fleming is just in the backfield. Ewan Heiberg just can't catch the corner, and Matthew Fleming makes yet another tackle. Not keeping stats on number 7, but I'm pretty sure Fleming has about 15 tackles in the 3rd quarter right now. 23 seconds and ticking. No rush, though, here in our 3rd quarter. 3rd down and about 5 yards. Left side here, you got Jones in the slot, and you got man-to-man coverage on the outside to Elliott. Bam takes a snap, looks left, throws it up, and the receiver crossing
the field as the clock expires on the 3rd quarter.
Is once again making a big catch. Once again, Bennett Mallory just showing his toughness out there. Yeah, he got crossed and crushed. But I tell you what, Bennett Mallory is not letting anybody show him about toughness. Once again, that was scouring on the hit. So at the end of our 3rd quarter, we're going into the 4th quarter. It's 27-0. Mustangs will have a 4th down inside the 10, right around the 10-yard line. Once again, thank our sponsor, Academy Sports and Outdoors, getting you ready for all your sporting events this upcoming season. They're also stocked with the hottest footwear like Adidas, court shoes, plus Nike Air Max and slides. You know what? That weather's getting a little chilly, right? Yeah, it'll be 95 degrees next week, but fall is here. October, November, maybe get a couple new cold fronts coming in during the holiday season. So no one does fleece quite like Academy. We carry all kinds of cool styles from today's hottest brands. You can also check out those school styles from best brands like Columbia, Crocs, Levi, Carhartt, and the North Face. So don't wait. Get ready for your sports season today at Academy and academy.com. So get your 4s up. 4th quarter, 4th down. Not 4 yards needed, only 3. Let's see if the Mustangs can keep this drive alive.
Mustangs 0.
Bam Bennett has completed his last 4 passes. Let's see who he targets on 4th down. As he just throws up a jump ball into the end zone on 4th down. Incomplete. Turnover on downs for the Mustangs.
The Mustangs are going to turn it over on downs, and the Bulldogs will take over deep in their own territory, and it'll be 1st and 10.
Big games across the state of Texas included in one of the top rivalries in the entire state of Texas tonight. Needleland Bulldogs taking on the Port Neches Groves Indians. They tacked that one as mid-county madness. Woo! What a game that one is. 28-21 P&G in the 3rd quarter. That game being played down there on the Neches River. Needleland with the football. Always a great crowd Always a great game. You're talking about 14,000 people at a football game in high school here on a Friday night. This place is packed at Houston Christian for homecoming tonight. Big old crowd out here tonight.
For the Mustang defense.
Drew Hodge again gets his name called for making a nice tackle off the run. 11:28 here in our fourth quarter. 27-0 is our score. Hitchcock leads. Hitchcock, quarterback keeper on the right side. Across the 20, cutting back across the field. And here goes Jones, crossing the 40, down to the 50. He's got one blocker in front, down to the 35 and out of bounds at the 32-yard line. So that's going to be a very long scamper of about 50 yards
Dorsey on the carry for the Bulldogs.
for Lloyd Jones.
Be first and 10 for the Bulldogs and the Mustang 29.
So 55-yard run for Jones. About the North Shore Mustangs tonight. They're leading Beaumont Westbrook 44-7 in the fourth quarter tonight. Flag down on the plays with a stop play here, just under 11 minutes.
False start against the offense. 5-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
As Pearland punches another one into the end zone with 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter to go up on Strake Jesuit, 34-20.
15 now for the Bulldogs.
So a little legal shift, false start of some sorts, puts Hitchcock back 5 yards. The fake handoff, Jones launches it deep to McDaniel, just outstretched at his hands.
Incomplete.
That's going to bring up fourth down on the overthrow. As we got 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter up in Tomball, 42-28. Tomball High leads Tomball Memorial. Markers were wrong. It's only second down, but 15 to go. Jones, another penalty pre-snap here. How about fourth quarter? Shadow Creek leading A-Leaf Taylor 35-14.
5-yard penalty, replay, second down.
Sharks looking to start district play 1-0.
For the Bulldogs.
Over in Orange, Texas tonight, Little Cypress Mauriceville leads Kincaid 42-20. As we'll have second down and 20 here at home. Here's Jones throwing a quick pass to McDaniel. McDaniel catches it at the 35, spins out of a tackle, runs up to about the 25-yard line, setting up a third down and 6.
Pushed out of bounds. Gain of 15 on the play for the Bulldogs. 3rd and 5 left remaining.
Over in Fort Bend County, George Ranch leads Elkins 27-14 as Jones takes the snap, Throws across his body deep into the end zone. Ball's going to be way overthrown, setting up 4th down and 6. 10:21 left here in the game.
Brings up 4th down and 5 for the Bulldogs.
Exciting over there. Needleland pulls within 4, 28-24, going into the 4th quarter after a long field goal. Right here, 4th down converted as Jones finds his man on the quick route on the inside. Rice. Dorsey.
It wasn't enough for the Bulldogs to pick up a 1st down. It'll be 1st and 10 from the Mustang 18-yard line.
How about this one tonight? Atascocita shutting out Humble 52-0. Handoff goes inside for about a gain of 2.
2-yard gain on the play, but
a late flag comes in.
There is a flag on the play.
So injured Bulldog on the play. We'll go ahead and take a break with them. We'll be back after this flag and this entire situation gets cleared out here on flowsports.com. All right, back here in the action. It's going to be a quick pass for a touchdown.
Pass to number 12, complete.
As Cole Fisher is going to get on the board for
touchdown Bulldogs.
The Bulldogs. So, the break in the action, we had an injured Bulldog down the play. At the bottom of that pile, there was a 15-yard penalty. Not sure if it was a hold or a face mask or a personal foul, but nonetheless, come back out, touchdown is scored. It's going to be Jones to Cole Fisher, and our score is now 34-0.
With 9:20 left in the fourth quarter, Hitchcock Bulldogs 34, Mustangs 0.
So we'll continue to run through some scores across the state as Hitchcock's got a commanding lead here. Got a final at the Riddick. Pearland wins 41-20, so they'll go 1-0 in district play over the Jesuit Crusaders. As we'll get our kickoff here. We're gonna go to the right. Heiberg cutting up the field. Oh, it's not Heiberg, it's Ginden still on his feet. Wrestled down at the 40.
Garrett Ginden.
So Garrett Ginden with the return.
Struggling for every yard there on the return, all the way to the 40-yard line.
So just amazing tonight how Houston Christian has moved the ball up and down the field, especially in the second half. I mean,
Mustangs on the 40-yard line.
They've gashed the left side for several runs tonight, but just didn't stick with it. Got out of their play call, got out of their game plan. It seemed like as soon as they got down by 2 scores. Hitchcock, just unstoppable on offense. But as we have a new quarterback in the game, handoff. Goes to get it on the right side, and he's going to pick up about 7 yards.
Number 3, Garrett Ginden on the carry. He's going to bring it all the way to the 49, so a gain of 9 on the play.
So Grady Ginden playing quarterback, nowhere to hand off, broken play, runs to the right side, and he gets hit at the 47-yard line for a 2-yard loss.
Keeper pushed out of bounds there for a loss of about 2 on the play.
So a 3rd and 1, 2nd and 1, now a 3rd and 3 as the Harvest Moon
3rd and 3 on
approaches on the far side of the field across the visitor side of the stands. Grady throws across the middle looking for Henning.
Pass across the middle and
Henning
for number
doesn't see
12, Jack Henning, incomplete. That's going to bring up 4th and 3 for the Mustangs.
Fourth down throw. Grady steps up in the pocket, and he delivers. And the ball is caught down at the 18-yard line.
To number 88.
That's going to be Anderson Jones.
Anderson Jones. Big pickup for the Mustangs. That's for the Mustangs. First down.
So Anderson Jones with the 33-yard catch. Grady looks to throw the ball again on the right side. Has his man once again wrestled out of bounds for another few yards.
Pass complete to
the
number
workhorse
39,
tonight, Mallory.
Mallory, as he's pushed out of bounds.
So Mallory getting a ton of action tonight, picking up another couple of yards right there.
3 on the play is going to bring up 2nd and 7.
Rolling out to his right, looking at the corner of the end zone. 1 foot down, and the official says he was inbounds for the touchdown. 18-yard pass and catch.
Pass complete to number 39, Bennett Mallory for that touchdown.
So Bennett Mallory with a big game tonight. his 6th catch of the game comes as a TD as he drags that foot in the corner of the end zone. So a nice little pass there by Grady Ginden to Mallory, and our score with 7:18 left is 34-7.
With that touchdown with 7 minutes, 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter, your Mustangs on the board with 7, Bulldogs 34.
So Bulldogs go all the way down the field and score right there. Making this game a little interesting. They could get a little 3 and out, keep that second unit in the game. So a little bit of life here. Same thing happened at the end of that Second Baptist game as well. The 2s come in, roll right down the field and score. So a lot of young contributors all season long. You know, we knew going into the season with Coach Nelson that this was a very young squad. I mean, the future is so bright for Houston Christian. It's almost like growing pains. Only a handful of seniors. I think there's only 7 or 8 on the entire football team. But it's those guys that are showing leadership. Especially our homecoming king tonight. Congratulations to Davis McAllister. But it's guys like that that are leading the way for this football program. As the kick's going to be taken by Fisher. He tries to reverse his field, and he's going to go nowhere as he's down at the 15-yard line.
Return for the Bulldogs. Not a lot of room to work with. It's going to be 1st and 10. From the 15-yard line.
So pretty interesting here to see if the Bulldogs will just kind of methodically run down the field, or if they're going to take some more strikes here with 7.5 minutes left. 7:05 left. 34-7 is our score. So every Bulldog's on the line of scrimmage right now, so expect a little bit of power football, pushing the pile forward here. Quick handoff to the fullback. When's the last time you heard that in a high school football game?
Gain of about 1 or 2 on the play. 54 in on the tackle, Mr. Drew Hodge.
A little bit of a slot T formation.
2nd and 8 for the Bulldogs.
As the clock ticks away here, looks like we're getting a delay of game unless they just turned off the play clock. Looks like that might be the case here. 6:20 and ticking, second down as tackle is made on the 20 once again by Drew Hodge.
It's going to be 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 rather. Andrew Hodge in again on the play.
So Hodge makes the tackle, 3rd down and 5. Houston Christian will burn a timeout with 6 minutes left.
Houston Christian calls its timeout.
Always a coaching moment. Hitchcock flashing a totally different scheme right now. Getting out of their spread and just trying to run the clock out. Houston Christian calls a timeout there. So the spread is back on as the quick pass goes to Fisher, who gets stuffed at the 15-yard line all over the place. Snipped it out. Seth Perkins.
The line of scrimmage by number 80, Matthew Shaw.
Oh, 80, Matthew Shaw. Thought it was 20. Bringing up 4th down. Big 5-yard loss. So how about that? Sniff out the play and just crush him, Matthew Shaw. Way to get out there. Mustangs will get the ball back with pretty good field position. Just under 6 minutes here.
Back 4th and 9. 4th and 9 for the Bulldogs.
So for about the 4th time tonight, Hitchcock runs a man on late on special teams. The punt is off. Elliott's going to watch it fly out of bounds at the 43-yard line. They'll mark it at the 44. And Houston Christian will try to punch another one in. See if the air raid comes out here in the 4th quarter late. 5:28, down by 4 scores.
At the 44-yard line, Mustangs will take over 1st and 10 at the start of the Bulldog territory.
And how about this update? Battle for the Bum Phillips Trophy. Nederland takes a 31-28 lead on Port Neches Groves tonight over in East Texas. Big comeback. Here's Grady. Looking across the middle. The ball gets deflected up in the air. He was looking for Heiberg.
Incomplete, intended for number 8, Ewan Heiberg.
That stops the clock here. Second down and 10 for Grady Ginden in the squad. Got Henning and Mallory stacked on the near side. Of course, Elliott, top of your screen, man in motion, is Anderson Jones. Ginden takes a snap. Looks to his left, steps up, avoids one tackle. He's going to run it. He's going to pick up about 3. There's nowhere to go as the coverage
Grady Ginden on the carry.
was all over the Mustangs.
On the play is going to bring up 3rd and 7.
So 3rd down and 7 as the snap goes behind Ginden. He's just going to slide on top of it. He hasn't slid on top of it.
With a fumbled snap, though, marked dead back at the 40-yard line.
So 20-yard loss on the snap is going to bring up 4th down. And now they're going to move the ball.
There's a flag on the play.
So they got an illegal substitution. 12 men on the field. Maybe a heads-up play by the center, which is why Ginden didn't even see the snap. They saw a man running off the field, so the center just said, I'm just going to snap it and get 5 yards. Heads-up play.
Penalty against
Here's the man snapping the football.
Penalty. It's going to be 3rd and 3.
That young man needs a shout-out. This time, Ginden's going to go down and get sacked. Going to give that shout-out to Philip Boucher.
For a sack, it's going to be a loss of about 6.
So it'll be 4th down and 9.
4th and 9.
3:50 remaining here in the game. Ginden takes a snap, flushed, gets sacked as the flag comes in. Probably going to be a hold. It's probably be
Green taken
negated.
down behind the line of scrimmage, but there is a flag on the play.
Yep, there's the holding call. The penalty's declined. Turnover on downs.
Holding call against the Mustangs. The penalty was declined. So the Mustangs turn the ball over on downs, and the Bulldogs will take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
So coming up next week for the Mustangs will be their first district game, their opener against St. John's, who's 3-0. Not sure what they did tonight, but the Mavericks and the Mustangs are going to square off, as tonight St. John's played the Village. That game will be at St. John's.
Big tackle behind the line of scrimmage by number 80, Matthew Shaw. For the Mustang defense, it's going to be a loss.
As the little Neil Diamond comes on.
6 brings up 2nd and 15.
That Houston Christian band is awesome. Neil Diamond comes on, and the crowd's the loudest they've been all night with the bomb, bomb, bomb. Sweet Caroline style. So, clock runs here. And this one will wrap up. So the Mustangs will fall to 2-3 on the season. Again, the district opener, really getting into the good games now. SPC play.
Number 9 on the keeper, got no.
As Lloyd Jones runs for his life.
Bounds by the Mustang defense. He's going to lose another few yards.
He runs out of bounds, which stops the clock. 2:28.
Another 5-yard loss.
3rd down
by
and
the Bulldogs.
21.
Brings up 3rd and a country mile for the Bulldogs.
Next week, Hitchcock's going to play Katy Jordan High School. One of the 19,000 high schools in Katy ISD. Then they'll follow up with their district opener against Columbus on October the 8th. Columbus was in a barn burner tonight. I'll get that score for you here if you're from Hitchcock paying attention to this game. 3rd down carry goes for about 4, bringing up 4th down.
Bryce Dorsey.
Yeah, Columbus and Smithville in a shootout.
Official timeout.
32-29 last time we checked in the 3rd quarter against Smithville. Columbus with the lead. So we'll see if we can get a little update. This looks like we have another injury timeout. We'll take it with them. Here's a little 30-second break from Flow Sports. All right, so 4th down coming up. So there's your update on that Columbus-Smithville score. 42-32, Smithville now leads Columbus. So the Tigers putting it on them. Over there off the battle for Highway 71. Stop off at Rushka's, get you a kolache. Especially if you're driving up to Austin for the UT Texas Tech game, 11 a.m. kickoff tomorrow. Texas Aggies have a big one up in Jerry World against the undefeated Arkansas Razorbacks. Haven't heard that in 30 years.
For the Bulldogs, they're going to be punting.
Maybe in basketball. So 4th down and forever. Punt team's on the field. 2 minutes ticking. And the kick is a short one. And the kick goes out of bounds at the 35.
Punt's going to run out of bounds right around the 33-yard line. Mustangs will take over 1st and 10.
So one more chance to run a bit of a 2-minute drill here for Houston Christian. And wow, Nederland finishes off Port Neches Groves. They're up 38-28 on the Indians with 4:30 left in the game. I mean, last time I checked, it was about 28-14 Port Neches Groves. So big comeback for the Nederland Bulldogs. Here's Gendon throwing it deep. Looking for Henning. Henning gets overthrown.
Number 6, Grady Gendon. Pass intended for Jack Henning. Brings up 2nd and 10 for the Mustangs.
So the clock has stopped once again. The officials, for the 2nd home game in a row here at Houston Christian, just give me a complete head scratcher. So everybody barking for 10 seconds more on the clock. Yelling up at the press box. Quick pass over. Mallory again. Picking up a 1st down.
Number 39 pass complete to
now the clock is really going to stop
for Mustangs. 1st down.
As they'll move the chains. So Gendon getting a little bit of the stride here. Going to get the play in, 120 and ticking. Again, 34-7, Hitchcock leads. Quick little pass. Mallory makes another man miss. Let's rack up the fantasy stats for that guy. Let's get him 10 catches. Let's get him to double digits tonight.
Bennett Mallory's going to pick up 4 on the play. 2nd and 6 for the Mustangs.
So Bennett Mallory with his 8th touch. Working it all over the field. Looked like Tyreek Hill out there. Gendon's going to throw it deep. Good ball. Lots of air underneath it. Just outside the arms of Elliott.
Just out of reach for number 14, Willie Elliott. Pass ball's incomplete. It's going to bring up 3rd and 6 for the Mustangs.
Well, 3rd down play here for Gendon as he steps out of the pocket, avoiding the rush. He's got room to run, and he's going to do that. Inside the 40, 38 seconds left, clock's going to stop.
Grady Gendon on the run, got out of bounds to stop the clock. They're going to spot it at the 40-yard line. It's enough for another Mustangs 1st down.
Throw a deep ball into the outstretched arms of Willie Elliott. What a catch! 40 yards from Grady Gindon, his second touchdown pass here in the fourth quarter. So Willie Elliott
into the end zone for 6.
So that's a 40-yard strike for 6. So ending the game on a high note. As that football, as objects are flinging all over the field.
Number
the kicking
99,
football.
Bradley Red out to kick the point after touchdown attempt.
Can't kick the throwing football, got to kick the kicking ball, and we forgot the T. Elliott is the holder. And the kick is up,
kick is good.
and it is nailed. How about that right there?
With 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter, the Mustangs tack on another 7 for a total score of 14 to the Bulldogs 34.
So what a kick there by Alex Klein. Getting the chance to shine out there. Before the game, Klein's grandmother was pumped watching the practices. Wait a second. So I'm assuming it's going to be a deep kick. No onside here. And they do onside it. And it only goes 7 yards. So there'll be a flag down, and Hitchcock will take possession. That'll be the end of the game.
An onside kick attempt, but I believe the Bulldogs are going to take over.
So as we sort it all out and shake hands, little momentum here in the fourth quarter going into next week's game against St. John's.
First and 10 for the Bulldogs at the 48-yard line.
So the Bulldogs will kneel it down, and that's going to be our final tonight, 34-14 here at homecoming night. Special thanks to Alex Barbosa, double duty tonight, running the camera and the scoreboard, and all the production, triple duty tonight. So thank you, Mr. Barbosa, for your help and hard work tonight. And again, it's all Hitchcock with the skill plays, making big plays all night long, and just too many turnovers for Houston Christian. A couple of costly interceptions in the first quarter, and I know that this coaching staff is definitely going to want to clean that up. So David Nelson and the boys be hard at work on Monday as they'll play Maverick. Good luck to all of our fans and all of our players and coaches traveling. This has been another game right here on flowsports.com. Powered by Vype, the home of Houston Christian football. I'm Lance Edwards calling it a night. Thank you to our sponsor, Academy, as our final score once again. Hitchcock, 34. Houston Christian, 14. Good night. Hugs and high fives, Houston.